right, so here today we got something pretty fun. Dude, I never knew this was going on, but I just found out that it is going on. It's been going on for 4 days now, where the process has been started. It's actually beyond that. Beyond 4 days, it's just I saw like the start to the English side of the community talking about it 4 days ago. So things are happening. If you don't already know, there's currently a protest going on apparently from I think it's the CN community protesting against Shift Up at literally the Shift Up HQ. And I thought I'd share with you, just curiously, to take, kind of an opinion from all of you. What's your take on all this? I'm just curious, correct? I'll give my portion of the take because, I don't know. I didn't expect this, dude. Today, let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And let's check it out together. So this is the Reddit post over here. There's actually like a YouTube short uploaded about this. Like it's a full video of like the truck and the like video that's playing on. This is currently a video here. And that's like Shift Up HQ in the back there. I did pause it at one of the points here to show you that's like the Shift Up HQ, I'm guessing. Yeah. And then it's a Nikke player protest. And we have the video over here with the truck. And it's continuously broadcasting this video. And they paid, or they had like a kind of GoFundMe, if you will, right? If you were to say, active for players to donate so they can protest at the Shift Up HQ. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. And what is it about? You want the too long didn't read? Here you go. I'll give it to you. Ready? Let's read it together. Let's have some fun with this one. So what is happening? A bunch of CN and KR players came together and pooled together 1.7 million won to rent a truck. How much is that? Actually, I'm very curious. I don't know the currency conversions. So I will check that real quick, but they basically pulled it together from a GoFundMe to ask or to tell Shift Up, hey, listen, you better get these changes for us. Which again, I don't know, I have no idea it was that much like problematic things in the game right now. That's 1.3K about USD, correct? I think that's what it says here. So unless I'm getting this completely wrong, that's what it says. Let's go with it, all right? For the protest, the trucks were sent out today and currently parked in front of the Shift Up office building. The screen constantly shifts between Korean, Japanese, and Chinese translations of their demands. Why is this happening? There are 2 points of the protest. Removal of the upcoming treasure system. Ever since the dev notes back in February, they introduced the planned collectibles / treasure system, correct? There was or has been significant concern and discontent in the CN and KR community. They were mostly alright with collectibles since collectibles can be obtained with just one copy of the character. However, they have a huge problem with treasures, which was locked behind 4 copies of the character, now made 3 copies. As stated in the dev notes, treasures come with separate character stories and, more importantly, upgrades to character skills. Nikke has always been known for a game that where 1 copy is enough and more copies are just for very minimal stat increases in a wallpaper. However, now with the treasure system, which requires 3 copies, characters can or will get skill upgrades that could possibly change how the character plays. What does this sound like? Constellations from Genshin. Damn. Or Eidolons from HSR, which no Nikke player wants. The CN and KR players are angry that the devs didn't take into account the player feedback and just reduced the requirement from 4 to 3. And then again, the second point, a bigger focus on art quality. The point mostly came from the recent ReZero collaboration. Art is subjective, of course, but it can almost be objectively said that ReZero collab art quality is not great. Rem's shoes, Amelia's shoes, Rem's arms, Rem's hands, etc. are objectively not good. Otherwise, Shift Up wouldn't went and fix these problems. So that is the reason there's currently a protest. So my 10 cents on it all is this. The collaboration goes to show you that it was just a fumble at its highest degree. It was a fumble, and I agree with it. Is it just, I think that we don't even have to say anything. I don't even think players have to complain. I'm pretty sure the money that came in after seeing a beautiful collaboration update, Shift must have been like, damn, we fumbled. You know what I mean? 30 million and 14 million is a big difference. But GoGo, they made so much money, they don't care. $16 million is a lot of money. Every dollar counts, bro. And when it's $1 million, and then on top of that, $16 million, that makes a difference. And not even that, 17 million. They lost $17 million from this terrible update. You realize that, basically. They didn't make any money, dude. And remember, they have to also pay a fee for getting this IP. So a normal month is like, let's say 12 million was the last one before this, and who knows what the fee is, 10%, 20% of their earnings, who knows? So most of the money wasn't made there. So they definitely got burnt on that one, and given the fixes, they understood that, yeah, we fumbled hard. So I'm guessing that they knew, because you saw how the quality was in April Fool's. That's a Shift Up update. That's why ReZero felt so bad. It wasn't a Shift Up update, didn't feel like one, but April Fool's felt like one. Regarding this one, I don't know. I still think it's way too early to like jump to conclusions. I swear we're not even there yet. When it releases, plus this got delayed heavily. Whenever this does release, let's see it then, and then make our feedback. I hope they were to listen then. But again, I don't know. It's too early for me to really hop on this topic. It's like 3 copies. It is outrageous to a degree. It's just they're gonna upgrade the shop. They're gonna take forever to do so. We're gonna get lapless, and then 6 months later get another one. Again, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I don't know. I think that the 3 dupes thing, with how this game is handled, the amount of summons we get on the standard banner and such, and molds and all that stuff, maybe they up the molds to fix like the dupe problem or something like that. I don't know. But there is ways to fix things. It's just, I don't know if it's like that much of an issue just yet. Let's wait, see the system. Like maybe the buffs are just abysmal. Maybe it's like, oh, she just makes it work. Like if she, instead of being S tier, she's S.5 tier. You know what I mean? Who knows? Correct? But yeah, I do think that the 1 drop is a big thing. But I have seen a lot of Kara players not happy with the system. So it does say that, like, maybe that's why the game isn't doing as hot these last few months. As again, February, the dev notes revealed it. And then March, the money with the game was like one of the worst. So maybe this is the system causing that kind of turmoil in the community. But for me, I still say like wait and then see how it turns out, because they are doing some things to fix it and combat it. But I see why 3 dupes is still an issue for a lot of players. But let's see what exactly happens. That's like my take on it all. But yeah, while I agree with these points, the reasoning behind the protest, I'm concerned this post would be removed by the mods. Again, don't know how true that is, because this is the other Nikke forum. This isn't the main one. The main one has the mods, and you can post leaks over there because, again, the mods will attack you. So I know that most of the Korean community has separated themselves from this truck. They don't support sending a truck currently, although there is discontent. Yeah, so there is discontent, and they also don't support it. I saw that too. Only like the people that sent the truck care about it, right? Or are happy with it. All 3 major Korean Nikke communities have announced that they do not agree with the truck. I've seen that. There's like a forum, and they've said we don't support it, right? Basically, in the first place. Yeah, I don't even know what this is, dude. I don't even know what's going on here, but apparently this you can read this if you would like to, but there's some stuff going down. Definitely there. Interesting. Definitely worth keeping an eye out. I must be the only one who doesn't think the treasure system is that bad, considering how easy it is to get character copies. And they said they are going to be adding the treasure character to the body shop for silver tickets, same 2K black tickets, because I have nothing to spend them on, basically. Yeah, I can't see this bottlenecking players with how they've set it up. Understandable. Hopefully Shift Up listens. In my opinion, they definitely have to listen to the quality aspect. Like, hopefully they know in the future. Don't rush the update out. You know what I mean? I get it. I think something fell through, but at that point, just let it go. Just say we had something planned, it fell through, so what? And then players will be like, oh, at least you planned something, correct? And then just double up on the next one. Make it really grand and special in the next one. Imagine thinking you need constellations in Genshin or Honkai Star Rail. There's single 5 stars in the game that require 5-star dupes or anything. It's whale stuff. No free-to-play Dolphin cares about it. Damn, he got downvoted to hell. I wish companies would ignore these protests, but they won't. Unfortunate. It's not familiar with the method. Is that kind of effective? I have no idea. But for the most part, hey, let me know what you think about this. It is a thing where they're trying to like voice their opinion. I definitely think that this part, they have to know that in the future, and I think they know that now. Like, dude, with the fumble that happened, they definitely know that we have to move forward on a better front. But you saw the April Fool's Day was how grand that was. It's just I don't think they really had the time to make this perfect, and it released to be turd, and they know that too. But over here, I do think that if they were to introduce this system, they'll have to be very smart about it, right? It's not the issue, because like their response to this, and this is also what I wanted to say, their response to this was wrong in my opinion. Their response was like, oh, we'll just lower the amount of releasing it. How about you lower the conditions for unlocking it and keep it releasing at a decent amount per update, right? Because it's like one per 2 months. So by the time we get the whole cast, we'll be gone from this game. It's gonna be shut down, right? Like 6 years, 10 years, who knows how long the game lasts, yeah? But if you do it this way, where you lower the requirements, so it's 3 copies, make it 1 copy, correct? Or 1 plus 1, or 1 plus 2, so the initial and 2 more. At least lower the copies, right? But increase the rate of releasing it. That's fine in my opinion, right? I don't think that's really an issue. But the 3 copies thing, most of my characters are kind of have recently become 3 copies, or at least a lot of them are getting close to it. So it's not like really the biggest issue for me. And yes, I've only spent a little bit in this game, very little in comparison. So I'm a very light spender, but again, for what it is, I see what you're trying to say, but they could definitely work on the system. There's many issues with it, in my opinion, correct? 1 every 2 months, 3 copies for 1. It's just the update cycle is so slow. And on top of that, maybe the condition is a little bit hard for players. So make it a little bit lower, but increase the release of it. Because it's like, by the time you get a character you want, who knows how long it takes. And who knows how mid they are too. So like, if you choose to buff a very mid character, it becomes good. What happens then, correct? You know what I mean? So it's a lot that's There's a lot of intricate pieces here, so I'm curious on how they handle it. But yeah, is this big enough for a truck to be parked at Shift of HQ? Let me know what you think. All right, take care, have fun, peace out. That's been for me. And yeah, KR doesn't agree with it. I've seen that. Yeah, KR doesn't really rock with this. They're not supporting this, but this is there. So do what you will with this information.